Welcome to the Villages, and this is Joy with your regular weekly market update, although in this case we're going to do a 2-week market update. The reason for that is I was in Tampa this last week with a bunch of other realtors. We attended a marketing and tech seminar. Number one, I felt quite old. Number two, I have such admiration for these young people who cannot look you in the eye when they talk to you. However, their ability to manipulate these programs is just so admirable. And we also sat there and thought, oh, it's going to take us a while to learn some of this, but quite frankly, it's impressive. It's very impressive. Now, we can speak to each other at this age. We can speak to each other. You know what I'm saying? However, I have to say I have great admiration for their ability to just whiz through this stuff without any issue whatsoever. So kudos to all of you who are under the age of 30. So let me get down to the market updates right now. So for the last 2 weeks, we had approximately 81 listings. We sold about 42, and we have about 54 in pending or in title right now. Back on the market, we had 11. Days on the market remains the same. It's about 60 days right now. This is a big one. We had over 85 price decreases over the last 2 weeks. That's a large number. We have 329 properties on the market, and as somebody recently pointed out, those are just listings with the local, what we call off-site agents, ReMax, Realty Executives, Keller Williams, etc. These do not include the developers listings, the Villages developer listings. That's just the ones that we offer, which is quite a high number actually. The mortgage rates are around 6%. And let's see, what else do we have? Somebody wrote to me and she said, please inform everybody that if you have an invisible fence for your dogs, it doesn't protect them from coyotes. Coyotes they don't have the collar. So she said, do be careful, even though your dogs may not be able to wander off without you knowing about it. She said the coyotes, it doesn't bother them. So she still has to bring her dogs in and keep an eye on them, regardless of the fact they're sitting out there and they can't wander themselves. It's just a tip. I thought it was worth passing on because all of us that have animals, we don't want to see something nasty happen to them, really. And we do have a lot of coyotes here. I put an article on my newsletter to state if you're going to sell your house and you're planning to, there are lots of tips, especially today. You know, things like cleaning the house, staging it, making sure this is done and that's done. Anyway, there are a bunch of helpful tips. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. The entertainment, we have the Strawberry Festivals in Brownwood, and in Spanish Springs next weekend, we have the wine walkthrough. I mean, fun events in the town squares and worth looking at. The studio still has its plays playing. If any of you haven't seen some of the plays they have, they're absolutely hilarious, sort of no holds barred in a way, but it's an enjoyable evening with a great restaurant next door. So this is Joy Farenden with ReMax Premier Realty. If you have any questions on real estate, the Villages, surrounding areas, or I can be of any assistance, let me know. And we'll see you next week back on track. Thanks.